trained to defend myself, for my brain and my mental health. The white man got the wealth, we held back. We living in hell black. A nigga can sell crack, but that ain't gonna change this thing. If you gon' bang, then bang for change, don't bang for crazy things. If not, don't bang. If you gon' ball, play the game how it should be played. Can you dribble a grenade to say
El Wapo? I am going to answer your question, but it won't be in this promo. You see, I want to continue this storytelling of where we're from, because there are faces that came over from supremacy who are not familiar with me nor the Black Legion Militia, and vice versa. I am Pat Legend, 1/3 of the Black Legion Militia. So let's kick this off at, let's say, the start of T-Money's World Heavyweight title reign. T-Money had just became the world champion of PWR. He was the PWR Conflict World Champion. He had just defeated Cody Brooks, and he was looking to make a huge impact. But the problem with that impact is that there was a stable called the Elite standing in his way, terrorizing PWR, if you will. So T-Money, being the man that he is, he didn't want to sit back and watch the Elite to continue to destroy PWR. The moment that he won that world title, he stood on a front line with the rest of PWR to fight off the Elite. He sacrificed his body to protect the honor that was PWR. So months of going back and forth, watching bodies drop, T-Money never gave up. He kept his stance. He was still in the motherfucking battleground fighting with the PWR troops. PWR would add more troops for the bodies that they have lost. Then me and T-Money would have a match for that PWR world title. It was T-Money versus Bad Moon. That's who I was at that time. PWR versus the Elite. First blood match. Before we kicked off our promo series, T-Money wasn't really sure of what he's going to get from me. So he reached out to a mutual friend of the both of us, the Big Hurt. After Hurt gave T-Money that blessing of what to expect and, he can hold his own, me and T-Money had a great series. But one thing I did leave out from that promo where I said this against JTO. T-Money and I started to have conversations, even though it was PWR versus the Elite. We found out that we have a lot in common. We have a lot of the same views. So a mutual respect was built. So let's fast forward a little bit. It was still in the middle of the PWR versus the Elite. As T-Money would continue to fight and uplift, sacrifice his own body, the PWR fans started to turn on him because they felt like it wasn't enough. They got tired of seeing the Elite week in and week out dominate, and they started to question the leadership that they were receiving from T-Money. So they started to slowly turn on him as he was trying to help PWR prevail. So we get down to Rise of Power, where T-Money loses the World Heavyweight title to Big Homie, and Big Homie chooses to roll with PWR, ending the Elite. T and I, we had a conversation. It was just a lot of frustrations. It was a lot of frustrations of how unappreciated he felt. How he gave his all and didn't even receive a standing ovation, a thank you, a slap on the shoulder saying you did a good job. No, he didn't receive any of that. So, of course, as someone that gave so much and received absolutely nothing in return, that was a lot of frustration. It was like he was used to basically be a different face and try to uplift, but nothing more. So T Money and I would continue just having conversations and throwing out ideas. I was still Bad Moon. I went into a match against Robbie Cutthroat where I would get injured for 6 months. At that time, I was already frustrated. So the 6-month injury, I still had frustrations, but it was a bit of a sigh of relief. So while I'm trying to get better, this, that, and the other, T would visit or we'll just talk. Then we got to the point of just saying, fuck it. Let's make a fucking statement. Let's do it. All those same views that we share, let's come together and unleash all of that into PWR. So we thought of a plan to make an impact off the break, but we thought that maybe instead of just being the two of us, we should have a third person. So through another mutual source, Killshot. Killshot is a representation of what we believe in. He was a perfect piece to add to the militia because of his smash mouth style, his shoot first personality. I mean, we wanted to be this bloodthirsty militia that we would become. So let's fast forward to my return. The attack of Big Homie. We took him out, started a feud, the build up to Clash of the Cliques, in which we won. Then we took our Black Legion Militia flag and we planted it in the soil of PWR.